Okay guys, hello. This is my first YouTube and I'm actually kind of really excited. So today, quickly, I want to do a really pink, kind of Valentine's, very like moody girl look. So let's get into it together. And the first thing I'm going to go in is with a little bit of hydration. So this is the Tatcha serum stick. I really love to use this in areas where I feel like I have some lines, maybe a little bit of dehydration, anywhere where I just want to add more hydration into the skin. And why I love this is because I can literally put it anywhere. I don't have to touch it and get my hands messy or dirty, and just instantly gives me the hydration in my skin. After I'm done hydrating, I want to go in with a primer. This is the Milk Hydrogrip primer. I absolutely love this primer because it's going to hold everything in place. It's sticky. It's always an OG favorite that I always go back to. Okay, now that we have our primer on, I want to go in with my NARS pot concealer and just use this in any areas where I'm having a little bit of breakouts and cover up. And I'm definitely breaking out on my chin lately, so I want to try and cover up as much as possible any of those like leftover acne marks that I have. The pot concealer is also great to address any redness that you may have in the skin. Pot concealer is a lot better for covering some of those like darker areas because it's a little bit more dense and thicker. So I really like to use this before I go in with any of my other makeup because I can just build on it really easily. With my concealer on, I'm going to go in with the Saie Glowy Super Gel. This has become so much of a staple in my routine. I really love how flawless this makes your skin looks and gives you such a like lit from within look without it being too glittery or sparkly. Because I kind of want to go for a little bit of like a more soft, maybe matte look, I'm not going to go in with anything that's super highlightery after this. So that's kind of going to be the one thing that I use to give me a little bit of glow, but nothing crazy. Let's go in with foundation. I'm going to be using the NARS Tinted Moisturizer. I really love this when I want to do a little bit more of a full coverage makeup look. It's really great at staying on your skin all day. It's just it blends so easily. I always have this in my bag. And I'm going to apply with a beauty blender just because I want to have a little bit more of a seamless blend, but you can also apply this with a brush if that's something that you prefer. It looks good either way. Because I want more of like a femme look, a little softer, I'm not going to go in with any contour or bronzer. I'm just going to go straight in with blush. So the first thing I'm going to use is this Saie blush. This is the shade Dreamy. And I'm actually going to be using two blushes because I just kind of want to build this out. I like to kind of pat in with my hands first. And this is a really pretty kind of like pinky rosy shade. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side, just really blend out. I like to keep my blush more at the temples just because I do have a little bit more of a rounder face and I don't like to accentuate that. So I'm always keeping it closer to my hair and my eye. And we look a little bit crazy, but we're gonna blend. And to blend, I really like to go in with a compact brush because this is just gonna help keep the blush in place. Now that we have blended that out like crazy, I'm gonna go in with a powder blush. A powder, I'm gonna use this Patrick Ta blush in She's Flushed. Great about doing a powder blush after you do a creamy one is it's gonna help keep it on your skin a little bit longer. So you'll kind of get that continued flush look. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is the Tower 28 concealer. I really have grown to absolutely love this concealer. And I think it's just so fantastic, especially for the price. I'm gonna let the concealer sit and now we'll do our eyes. I don't know where my eyeshadow primer is, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of the concealer for that. This is gonna help with giving you an even base. I'm excited because I have this palette. I never get to use her, but I think that it's going to be the perfect shade for this look that I'm trying to go for. So this is the REM Beauty palette. It is called Baby Doll. And just so you guys have seen, I really never use this. I'm really excited to use it. And I think I want to go in with some of these colors here. I'm not really going too sparkly, but more of like the mauve-y pink. For the base color, I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. And I'm going to do the more nude color as the base. Now we've built the base, so I want to go in. I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use one that's a little bit fluffier, and I'm going to go in with that color I want to put in the corner, which is this little bit of a darker mauve color here. Now that we've blended it out, actually I see a little bit still needs to be blended. But this is always the funniest part to me about my makeup journey because I look so crazy, but it's going to come together, don't worry. I'm going to use this NYX brow gel. This has been my holy grail for as long as I can remember. I love this. There's no better brow product to me than this. Now we're going to set a little bit. And yes, I'm using the All Nighter by Urban Decay. I'm a creature of habit. Now time to blend out the concealer. I'm going to go in with my concealer brush still and just blend any concealer that I have left. I'm feeling good so far, but I feel like the blush is already kind of off my face, and since I'm not doing any contour, I do want more blush, so we're going to add a little bit more blush. Go in with the creamier of She's Flushed. So just pack that on and still try to stay upward closer to my eye and temple. Okay, much more blush we like. Now we'll blend it out with a big fluffy brush. Okay, base good. Now let's do our lashes. I am not a fake eyelash girly, so I think we're just gonna go in and do regular mascara if I can find my mascara somewhere here. Okay, perfect. This is the Tarte tubing mascara. I have recently become a tubing mascara girl, and it has changed the game, especially if you're somebody who has dark circles or like is greasy or sweaty like me. This has completely changed the game. I never have dark circles. I never look like I've just spent all day crying. It has been such a game changer for me, and I'm like so happy that I found a good one. I'll just add a little to the bottom. Great mascara. I love her. Okay, now what's really, I think, going to set the whole look, of course, is the lips. This is the NYX Whipped Caviar Liner. Does anybody else hate their Cupid's bow? Like, I always feel like it gets so in the way of all my lip looks. Perfect. And then I wasn't planning on going in with a lipstick, but I do really like this shade by REM Beauty. It's called Drive-In Movie, and I just think it's going to be the right color for this look. Yes. I knew it would be the right color. I'm so excited. We'll set one last time. Okay, that is our final look. I love the sultriness of it. I think it's very sexy for like a hot date night. And now I'm gonna go out. So thanks for spending time with me. I hope you liked this look. If you want to see something else, please let me know, but I'll make a few more of these and see how it goes.